Hey guys, hola y bienvenidos otra vez a la sección de mi blog para aprender el idioma español. This is Brendan, and this section of my blog, if it actually lets me record this, will be about the number one Spanish language learning resource of all time. And I don't say that lightly. I mean, this is the number one single best Spanish language learning resource that you could possibly ever hope to use as a beginner or an advanced beginner to become conversationally fluent in Spanish and to be able to understand a lot of what you hear in and around town, to understand a lot of what you're reading when you pick up a Spanish newspaper, etc. This is called Destinos. This is a 52 episode, 30 minutes per episode PBS series that was done by Annenberg, one of the major PBS funders, in 1992. And originally, it came with a textbook. It was designed as a high school or college beginning Spanish course. It came with a series of two workbooks. This is workbook 1. This is workbook and study guide 2. I was able to order the textbook for I think $1 or less, maybe even 1 penny plus shipping on Amazon. I also one time found a used copy of it for $2 at the Strand, but it was in mint condition, so I resold it on Amazon in my Amazon store. The workbooks I was able to get for like $1 or something because I didn't want to get one that had been written in before. I wanted to be able to write in it myself, so I bought like new workbook. The second workbook actually I got at the Strand for $1, and it has writing and stuff in it, but I don't really care. Haven't really been using the workbooks, but I will. But let me take just a moment to explain why this is such an amazing series. So basically, I was fortunate that the New York Public Library actually has the entire series. I believe it's 12. It's either 12 or 16 DVDs. I had to reserve them in my New York Public Library queue for about 2 years it took, or maybe a year and a half or something, for them all to finally come in, and I copied them here and there for my own personal use. I'm not selling them, so I don't feel guilty about doing that. Also, all of the episodes are available for free for download, plus they've been uploaded hundreds of times, multiple times to YouTube, so I don't feel bad about having copied this educational resource. In fact, I don't even know if you can buy the DVDs. I know that you can buy the textbooks and supporting materials, which I certainly have, so it's not like I'm totally ripping people off. But at any rate, I can't recommend this series enough. It starts basically from the first episode with an English language narrator who kind of pieces together the storyline for you, and then most of the story takes place in conversational Spanish as the episodes go on, maybe around episode 9 or 10 or 15 or something. From that point forward, other than the voiceover introduction for the PBS series when it comes on the screen, the entire thing is in conversational Spanish, and basically this is modeled after the telenovelas from Telemundo or Univision or one of those television stations. All of the melodrama with the music and, oh no, what happened to Pedro or whatever, and this series is basically exactly like that. It's the story of Raquel Rodriguez, an attorney from Los Angeles. She's a Mexican American, and a Mexican guy who's actually originally from Spain named Don Fernando Castilla Saavedra hires her. Actually, his family and his brother Pedro hire her because it seems that Don Fernando thought that his first wife had died in La Guerra Civil Española in 1937, I believe it was, the Spanish Civil War. And it turns out she didn't die, and they were separated at the bombing of Guernica, and she had a child, and he had no idea. Dun, 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 dun! And the melodrama begins. And basically, through 52 half-hour episodes, she jaunts all over the Spanish-speaking world, to Spain, to several places in Spain, and then to Argentina, and then to Puerto Rico, and then to Mexico, and it's just very, very exciting. The storyline is excellent, the acting is excellent, and I've since come to find out that quite a few very famous Spanish soap opera actors, Mexican soap opera actors that appear on many, many Telemundo programs and many many Univision programs, even to this day. Of course, they're much older now since 1992, but these guys are still acting all the time in soap operas. So they did a smart thing. This Annenberg, they actually hired real Spanish soap opera actors to act this thing out. And it's very charming, and it is designed to take you from scratch to teach you conversational Spanish. And I cannot recommend this resource enough. I know I said that before. This is the #1 absolute best all-time world champion language learning resource to learn Spanish. It's amazing to me that very few people comparatively know about this. Everybody seems to know about Rosetta Stone. I have my own personal opinion about Rosetta Stone, which I'm not going to go into here, but let's just say, on the scale of effectiveness, Rosetta Stone is like a 10 out of 100, and this is like a 99 or a 100 out of 100 as far as a beginning language learning resource to bombard the student with gajillions of examples of real spoken Spanish, spoken slowly enough that you can begin to absorb it, because it's done through the medium of video, where you get to see exactly what's happening in the storyline on the screen at the exact time the language is being spoken, and you see visual cues with written language from street signs and building signs, and text from the textbook which appears on the screen. Also, if you decide to get the textbook, it's designed so that one chapter is devoted to each of the 52 episodes, and same with the workbook. The workbook's divided into 2 parts, lessons 1 to 26 and 27 to 52. I just really can't recommend this thing enough. It's amazing. The textbook is as good as any other beginning Spanish textbook. It's an English language textbook that teaches Spanish, whereas the series itself is mainly a Spanish language series that teaches Spanish through the medium of Spanish, which is just really great. Really, I think anybody who is starting from scratch or from low beginner level and wants to become conversational in Spanish should take advantage of this absolutely free or near free resource. Again, you can go to annenberg.org. You can't download, but you can stream in real time with a really good engine, very good video and audio quality that you can maximize to the size of your screen. You can stream all 52 episodes. Plus, I think there's an intro episode that's like a study guide. It explains what the whole purpose of the series is and what they were trying to accomplish. And then again, on Amazon, you can order the original textbook, you can order the original workbooks. If you want to, you can order the original audio CDs that were designed to go with the textbook and workbooks, with audio examples from the series, where you can listen to voiceovers of the actors from different episodes of the series, but you can take it with you and put it on your MP3 player or whatever. So really, this is just the absolute best. So Destinos, an introduction to Spanish. Really the #1 Spanish language learning resource for beginners of all time. I defy anyone else ever to top this resource for what it is. 52 1/2-hour episodes that anyone who's watching my blog can stream for free online and watch them as many times as you want. And then, because it's old, from 1992, all of the original textbook workbook resources are available on Amazon for like $4 and $5, including shipping for each of the books. You can have a complete Spanish language learning beginner level experience with real conversational Spanish. It's truly amazing. And if I am able to become fluent or conversationally fluent at a basic level after my Mexico immersion, it will be pretty much because of my exposure to conversational Spanish through this series, along with the other books that I've detailed on this section of my blog. So thanks for watching. Destinos, you guys got to get it from your public library or stream it from the Amazon site. It is just the best. Catch you guys soon. Bye.